This is it. This is your house?
Yeah.
Big fan, I mean, what? This is my home. Yes, but my dick is a little bit longer, so I like it. So me and my big fat friend Tom doing about.
That's not so bad.
Cool. And the middle one? And the end one.
Tell what the issue was, who ended up going away, but
It's got 200.
all my gold bars, you know.
Lead. There you go, 230 litres of volume in there. It's deceptive because you go, oh, this is the top of the storage area.
Coming down to the last couple days here at Overland Expo Mountain West in Loveland, Colorado, we decided to stretch our legs a little bit, get out of the booth and walk around. This gave us an opportunity to see all the new cool gadgets and gear and stuff that we can use and things that we don't need but we're gonna buy anyways. Meet a lot of great new people and catch up with some old friends. Full disclosure, these expos are not our favorite thing to do. You know, they cost a lot of money to get out to, they take a lot of time, and this is all stuff we'd rather be on the trails creating content. But we have a lot of great relationships with these companies, and showing up, having our rigs and booths, and meeting people is, you know, that's important. You gotta give back. The weather wasn't ideal either. The first day, it was hot and humid, a little bit windy. Second day, it started off great, and then it rained, and then it rained some more, and then it rained some more, leaving this whole place a sopping, wet, muddy mess. We had a great time meeting the guys at Sasquatch, and we'll catch up with them later. And then we also got to meet the guys from Australia with Kufu drawer systems, and you're going to see a lot of their stuff coming up on our channel. These guys are awesome, and their product is incredible. Top quality.
So we got to find a way to make the most of every drop of water, and I solved it by creating something called the geyser system when I was living in the back of a van in Australia for a year.
The main thing is we're using a different technology than nitrogen gas. We don't want to have issues with cavitation and emulsification.
San Diego, the whale's vagina.
Love it. All right, somebody got it.
I can't handle rendering times.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Jeff here from Rogue Element, and we are at the Overland Expo Mountain West in Loveland.
I think that's one of the great things about coming to expos, getting to meet new people and networking. I think coming out here is definitely worth it. The drive here was fun. Really had a lot of problems that went on with Jeff's truck, unfortunately. Luckily, they were fixed, something minor that's fixable, but it just took a long time just to get out here. Time that was wasted unnecessarily, but it's part of the adventure, I guess. So it is now 2:25 in the afternoon, and it's almost time to pack up. Our pack up time is 3 o'clock from the expo, and then we could be on our merry way. So game plan is throw all of our gear in the truck and then regroup at the shop. So the game plan is do that, pack up, head to the shop, and do some camping. And after that, I will be out here for about 2 weeks or a week, just depending on what I feel like doing. So once we do that, Jeff, Nate, and Jason, they're gonna take off, and I'm either gonna be still in the area or exploring Yellowstone or the Grand Teton. So that's my game plan, and I'll be solo. I'll be with Layla, luckily, but it'll be my first time doing a legit solo trip this far away from home. I've done smaller trips, but it's gonna be a little nerve-wracking and a little anxiety, maybe, just being solo, exploring new places I haven't been to, but it's all part of the adventure. I have my guide camper here to keep me safe, and my Jeep, and Compared to when I had my Power Wagon, I feel 1,000 times safer in this thing here. Yeah, it's a little smaller, but I can get to more places and explore more.
So where you have it at is pretty good.
Loose the fingers. You need to pet it.
We've been Jason said, been drinking since noon.
So what we're doing today is we're going to go ahead and we're going to install a new molle panel on the guide topper over here. Christian doesn't have one. He's actually getting ready to go on a longer trip outside from us. So we're going to set him up with some extra fuel just in case he gets in a bad situation.
I say a lot. And your equivalent to that is as well.
Regulator.
And then we're off to Yellowstone, so we bring the vehicle back and then we do a tour through Yellowstone. I was there 20 years ago.
Oh, really?
As a very young...
There'll be a tour on.
You gotta show them the website.
That's right. Like, bear, oh my God. Marshmallows? I know how to cause a traffic jam. You just stop, dead stop, bear, and then keep driving.
I'll fly my drone traveling for you. All you see is dropping the drone right down on him as it's coming back up. I'm getting so pissed.
Red.
Yeah.
After leaving Altitude Industries, thanks Lee for your help, we had a 5-hour trek down to the Telluride, well, actually Silverton area. We met up with Ben from Descent Off-Road, our good buddy Gene, well, you know Gene, and their buddy Eric, which you guys will see later in his badass TRD Sequoia.
Made it to camp. We're somewhere at Telluride. Don't know exactly where, but from the looks of it, we are pretty high up in the mountain. So we're up there. I didn't secure my gear before we left, and it's all a mess. So I'm just gonna organize real quick. That way, I could get in my tent and go to sleep because it is 1 in the morning. I'm tired. I'm gonna be doing some astrophotography tonight, testing out the camera. The new Sony, well, at least to me, my Sony A7 IV, IV, 4, 5, 4. I'm gonna be testing that out. The moon's really bright out. We've seen a bunch of deer so far, mooses. Just waiting to see a bear or two. Camping right next to the river. I can't wait till we wake up in the morning to see this beautiful view. Morning. It's 9 and just woke up. And this is the latest we've slept in all 3 days, all 4 days, whatever. Feels good, and this view is amazing. Camp right next to the creek. Mountains and trees everywhere. Here's a meadow. Got real cold last night. I think it dipped well below 40s. Normally with my sleeping bag, I'll sleep in my boxers, but I had to put my hoodie back on and my socks because it got real cold. Game plan today is go explore. have some fun, have breakfast, and go drop the kids off at school in the woods.
Struggle cuddles?
Yeah, struggle cuddles.
Play ripping. Ain't no play ripping with me. Jesus Christ.
Can't rip the willing.
What are you saying?
You guys bring it out of the.
What are we doing, Jeff?
I am using these sweet little new toys I got for my drone that gives you like really smooth shots and control. They're from a place called Scotty Makes Stuff.
He does not like it.
Cine sticks. They're dope, man.
Scotty makes stuff?
Scotty makes stuff.
Scotty doesn't know?
Yes. Scotty doesn't know. God damn it. Is that Matt Damon?
Breakfast of champions. Yeah. We love our peak meals. They are absolutely phenomenal. Biscuits and gravy comes in clutch. The Mountain Berry Cobbler is amazing as well. So last night we stopped and we set up camp, met up with a couple guys. Ben from Descent, one of his buddies, met up with Gene. Gene's driving one of their builds, their Toyota Sequoia. Stopped here, got in about 1 o'clock. We all passed out about 2 o'clock in the morning. I'll probably woke up probably around 7:30, 8 o'clock. Now we're just taking in the scenery, taking in some shots before we begin our journey into Cinnamon Pass. So we're going to be taking Cinnamon Pass, going back into California. Might take a couple other trails. We're just not sure which ones we're going to go yet. We're just going to let the trails lead us to the next trail and see where it takes us. Woke up this morning a few times to some elk calls. Pretty cool. Didn't see them. The drive in was pretty sketch.
There's bears out here.
Oh my gosh.
Bears out here.
Yeah. There's the bear.
Wait, there's more.
All right, well, the spot was cool. We got to relax a little bit. We're launching the drone right now. We're gonna do some cinematic shots coming out of this area here. It really was a great spot, beautiful area. Got to do some photo shoots a little bit down along the tree lines with the mountains in the background. So we're getting the drone set up right now, and then we'll be on the road here shortly. But we're gonna head up into Cinnamon Pass area first. I'm not sure where we're going to go next after that, but I'm sure we'll have it figured out by the time we get about halfway through, if not before we even get there. So we're starting our journey back into California.
So that's a German short hair. What's
They both are.
Okay.
Yeah.
We think there might be a touch of lab in him.
Yeah. And they get along fine, huh?
Yeah.
Man, I love everything about this bear. After packing up camp and heading on into Silverton, we had to make a stop to see Sasquatch campers. These guys were great to us at the expo. They invited us to stop by and check out the place where they build all these campers by hand in Silverton, Colorado. On top of that, they invited to take us up on the Alpine Loop for a guided trip. Since we don't know this area, this is awesome and we're not gonna pass it up.
All right, so we're about to go up the Alpine Loop. We're gonna do the Hurricane. I feel like the dingus of the crowd. We've got FJ, we've got a Ram, we got the Lonely Tiguan, we've got the Gladiator, we've got 2 Sequoias following this train. This is gonna be a definite challenge for the Tiguan. It'll be fun to watch these big rigs go through, so I'll definitely be watching their lines, make sure nothing major happens on this, but y'all know me, I'm gonna push it. So super excited about this. Stay tuned for the
Move it, steep turn. Oh.
If you haven't been on the Alpine Loop before, there's nothing that I can say on here to give you the feeling of what it's like to see it in person. It's otherworldly. You feel small constantly. You can't take this beauty in. It's almost, well, it's just indescribable. Photos and videos do not do this place justice whatsoever.
Check tires.
After we got to the top of Hurricane Pass, it was windy as all hell, but we had to take some photo ops. Just take all of this in at 13,000 feet in elevation. as we look down on Lake Como. It's so stunning.
Drops over here.
This corner doesn't look that bad watching it on video, but I'm going to tell you right now, the video is not doing this justice. I'm very off camber, I feel top heavy because of the airbags in the rear, and I'm loaded up. I'm running over 9,000 pounds on this trip. Plus, full disclosure from the last trip, Raceline hooked us up with some good temporary wheels and bought us new tires to get us home. The problem with the wheels ended up not being an issue with Raceline, it happened to do with the people that installed it, and I needed spacers for my bead locks. More on that later. So I'm not running an ideal setup that I'm used to. I'm rubbing a bunch, I'm just not tucking with my suspension, it's making things rough. This S corner was very difficult and I nearly rolled on the second corner, which unfortunately we don't have footage of. Coming back up, you'll see what I mean. Slid around the corner, and then when I hit that second turn, just my whole back tire was off the ground, and I was on hill descent, so it's real tricky, and I just punched it and it came around and dropped, and then I wasn't paying attention. Gene, you didn't hear me on the radio? I'm like, Gene. I was like, pick up the cameraman. Gene, pick up the cameraman. And while he did that, I hit that fucking washout on the left right here, and it sucked me down. I had to punch it to get up and over.
I saw him and I was calling him because I was already coming down, but he couldn't hear me.
We got a old blanket and a torn up copy of a Harry Potter book we ain't read yet. Got a broken ashtray with some half-smoked roaches. We can smell the ocean from a half-made bed. It's the little things that mean everything. It's the little things that mean everything. With me and you sitting in a love seat, music in the background, Grand P. Kids running around with the bare feet. Man, this is life, ain't it lovely? Sunset soft in the backyard. Old friends out late laughing so hard. Yeah, these are the times that we living for. And if you're getting cold, we got a old blanket and a torn up copy of a Harry Potter book we ain't read yet. Got a broken...
Trying to videographer out.
Just follow. Yeah. Yeah, that's the same way I came down.
Yeah, 3-point that shit. I'd say that's probably good.
Where am I going?
Put your passenger tire right here. Straight. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
After pretty much all the rigs except for the Ram made quick work of this S-corner, I did do a couple 3-point turns, but once it got straightened out and I didn't feel so top heavy anymore, it rallied right up. Now we head on to California Pass and then drop down to Animas Forks. Next time on Rogue Element Adventure.
See right now, hold on a sec, dude. You guys gotta slow down, I can't see shit here.
We're stopped up here.
I'll stop you, hold on, Jeff.
I can see everything here because I can smell brakes pretty hard. It might be my brakes. I've got no brakes right now.
Jeff's Ram lost brakes. Thankfully, not up there and here, so we're able to come to a rolling stop.
I think that they're gonna try to roll down tethered, just in case, and just see how the Ram responds to rolling and braking and hopefully controlled descent.
Probably just a brake warning that it's overheating a little bit.
Okay, we can take a break down here if you want once we get past this little